these aids that come to us at what cost? Let's take, for instance, a very developing situation. It's going viral, but it's not yet at the level of GMOs, still on food. 2017, Nigeria was the third largest exporter of ginger in the world, third only to India and China. And even India and China were the largest importers of Nigeria's ginger, because they import Nigeria's ginger, mix it with theirs, and export to other parts of the world, because Nigeria's ginger seemed to be the best in the world, most preferred. This was up until 2017. This is recent. Then sometime around 2017, 2018, USAID reaches out to a certain organization in Nigeria called TAC Integrated and says, let's do something together. Let's improve Nigeria's ginger, so add more value to it, improve the ginger chain, the ginger value chain, and make it better and all. Because like you guys are just exporting this thing raw, let's add value before it leaves the continent, before it leaves your country. And sounded like a good idea, man. In fact, if I was the one, I think I may have even
agreed to it,
because it sounded like a good one. Anyway, to cut the long story short, the whole intervention happened with Nigeria's ginger, and by 2022, we found Nigeria's pride ginger developing blight after receiving farm inputs that came in as grants from the international community. We received it, we used it on our farms, and then the next thing, our ginger farmers started experiencing blight, black fungus stuff coming out of the ginger. Couldn't export it anymore. No one wanted it. Fast forward to 2025. We're importing ginger. We are currently importing ginger. The Nigerian ginger is now almost completely gone. You almost can't find it. In fact, it's almost as if you want to buy a banned substance now. You have to know a guy that knows a guy that knows a guy before you can get the Nigerian ginger. And it's their reality today. I had ginger farmers coming into my DM to send me messages. A lot of ginger farmers committed suicide in Nigeria, in southern Kaduna. Many of them migrated down south, did menial jobs here and there. Many of the ginger farms shut down. They took loans to get on those programs due to the promises. But at the end of the day, what do we have? We're now importing ginger. So these things that come in form of blessings don't always, at the end of the day, be the blessing that we say that they should be. It's just like a report, 23rd of...
Just like a report 23rd, and I butt in. I sincerely do apologize. I want to go back. You said Nigeria was exporting ginger to China?
To the whole world.
To the world?
Yeah, to the whole world.
So we're second to China?
We're only second to China and India. We're the third largest exporters of ginger.
Until 2017.
Globally. Yeah.
In 2023, the World Bank reported Nigeria imported ginger from South Africa, from China, from the US, from Niger, and from Germany.
Right. But at 2017, we were the third largest exporters of ginger in the world. In fact, the report said ginger was going to be our next crude oil. In how many years? And then intervention came. Grants, aids, and see where we are today. And you're not talking about, this is biological warfare. In fact, a very senior military officer confirmed to me that Nigeria is experiencing biological attack.
So I'm going to hold on to that. I'm going to bookmark that, and I want you to pick up your conversation from the point I interrupted you. Just so I wanted the listeners to properly grapple with what we could be dealing with here. Go ahead.
So 23rd of, and anybody listening, actually, if you have a smartphone with you, you could pick it up and check. The cotton farmers in Nigeria. Cotton used to be a cash crop at one point in Nigeria also. Now, the cotton farmers in just last year, 2024, 23rd of September, in a report on Business Day, said that GMO cottons have failed. GMO cotton failed to deliver the promises that it said it was going to deliver. 6 years after they introduced BT cotton, Nigeria's first GMO crop, it failed to increase yield or revive the cotton industry. Farmers noted that they could no longer germinate on their farmlands. They could no longer germinate their natural seeds on the farms where they had planted GMO seeds. This is indicating severe soil damage. The farmers complained. They were told I was going to give them bounty harvest. The farmers said that after testing it for 6 years, all the promises proved abortive. Now they can't use that land anymore for their natural seeds. So I'm saying this now as a report.
So this is, pardon me, I sincerely, you have to please pardon me, because I really also want to contextualize that for the listeners. So that from the stories we have once assumed and maybe now hearing directly is that when we lose, we don't even lose one way. We lose 3 ways. I mean, it's possible that we're losing more than 3 ways, because you lose what you used to have. Now you don't have it anymore. You can't have it anymore. Or maybe you may have to wait. We don't know what we have to do to purge the earth from the genetic mutation that was introduced or injected into it. Now you have also lost the earth, because it would be a different kind of loss if you lost cotton, you lost ginger, but you can grow tomatoes organically. But is that you do not only just lose your cotton, you lose the earth where you used to plant it. You don't have cotton in hand or cotton seeds. You don't have your earth. You can't quite plant anything else because now you have lost your earth. But you were promised money. Now you don't even have the money you were promised. Or because the consequence of the excessive yield is money. So you don't have anything.
So the only option the farmer now has is to keep buying the GMO seeds from the biotech companies, and the price has gone up. I spoke to the president of these association.
Which association?
The National Association of National Cotton Association of Nigeria.
Yeah.
I spoke to the president myself.
Yeah.
And he said that right now you have to be a big man to farm cotton in Nigeria, because then it used to be 15. Now you see, I'm going cotton because we're going to maize.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So, and I'm using this as a report. A report. It's out there. It's in the dailies. Anybody listening can check it. It's out there. It's a report from the National Cotton Association of Nigeria. This is our experience already. And he said to me when I spoke to him on the phone that when these seeds came into Nigeria, initially it was 15,000 naira for a kilogram, and you needed 4 kilograms to plant on an acre. Now, as at last year when I spoke to him, it was 55,000 naira per kg. So you need 220,000 naira to plant on an acre.
Oh, wow.
Now think about what is in it for the smallholder farmer who had his organic seeds, his organic cotton seeds.
That he didn't have to buy.
He didn't have to buy. He's been receiving it from his parents. He received it from his parents. It's been in his family. That's maybe what his grandfather used to sow. That's what his father also sowed. He received it. Now you advertised this new technology to him. He adopts your new technology. He buys your herbicides, your pesticides along with it. He uses your fertilizers, and then his soil is damaged. Now he has to come to you over and over and over again anytime he needs the seeds.
We're not only creating poverty, we're creating dependency with a single stroking, with a single swinging of the wand.